Okay, so we are playing Imhotep with the expansion for the first time. So we just got this expansion. We're trying it out for the first time. So each of these things are new to us.
And we're just going to go through them one by one, I think.
Yeah.
It's going to be the easiest way to explain them.
So I always organize Imhotep just for my own sake. The market cards kind of close by just so they're easy to access. And then everything that's scored kind of in sequential order. So anything immediately, end of round, and then end of game. Just so that we can kind of... I don't know, it just makes more sense to me. So why don't we start with... You want to start at the bottom? Then we'll work our way up.
The bottom still works the same. It's the market.
Okay.
The only difference is it's the luxury market.
Okay.
So over the course of the game, when you go to the market, you have 2 coins.
Yeah.
Everybody has 2 coins, and you can spend one of your 2 coins and take one market card take 2.
2 neighboring cards. You take these 2 or these 2.
You take one card adjacent to the one you're picking.
Yeah. So the ones that are connected by the coins.
Exactly.
Yeah, so you take 2 cards that are there wherever the coins are.
It's an adjacent card. And you can do it twice.
You do 2 coins.
It also says if it so happens that you're like if on the 4 cube boat and there's no more cards, you just draw from the top.
Okay.
Like you just get the next one.
Okay. Pyramid scaffold, it says. Assess points immediately when placing the stone. And then it says, in addition, the player with the most stones, when the token is full, receives 3 points, 1 point in each in case of a tie, and each additional stone earns 1 point.
So that's what these are. So these are going to be randomized.
Okay.
And the way they do it is they put it here, and then we reveal one. So we're going to be putting our tokens, our cubes, our stones on the board.
Okay.
I just want to make sure it's left, right.
I assume it usually is, but yeah, good.
On the next free space.
Yeah,
starting from the left.
Starting from the left, there's arrows.
And then you get the points, and then as it says...
Or stones, or card, or whatever it is.
You get the bonus shown on the scaffold space.
Yeah.
And then when the scaffold row is done, you get 3 points for the person with the most stones. Then you take the next one and you put it on top.
Okay, cool.
So you're making a stack.
Okay, cool.
Once all 4 are full, each additional is worth 1 point.
Okay, that's cool. Quite different, but neat.
It's a neat concept because you're building it up.
Yeah.
I actually really like it.
Okay, we'll try it. Temple of Ra. So assess points at the end of each round. Earn 1 of the bonuses for each stone that is visible from above.
Yeah, so that's what these are. So it kind of works like the temple from the last game.
From side B, where there's the bonuses.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. So
you can get 2 points or 4 stones.
Exactly. So it's 2 points or 4 stones.
3 cards and
3
then 2
cards,
points.
but you only keep 1. So it's a draw 3, keep 1.
Oh, is that what that means? Okay.
Yeah. That's why it's not a very obvious symbol, but the sticking out means keep only 1.
Okay.
And it's at the end of each round.
Yeah.
So, and there's only 3.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Okay, cool. That's a bit different.
Yeah, it's very, strong. It's very powerful.
Yeah.
Because, you can get 8 stone.
Yeah. Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah. It's...
I mean, we can only have 5 at a time, so
it guarantees filling if you're able to get both.
Yeah.
And it just means, all the way up to now, you seem to be getting a lot more points. You get more stone, you get more cards. Everything is more than the original game.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to see. Okay, obelisks. The Great Obelisk.
So the obelisk is probably the most confusing one. Okay,
let's read through it. So assess points at the end of the game. So this is a game end thing. Earn 2 points per complete row. bonus for the player with the most complete rows. So in a 2-player game, it would be first player gets 6 points, second player gets 0 points, and each additional stone earns 1 point.
Yeah. So what this is it's a basic form of Tetris.
Okay.
So what we're going to be starting at the top left
Okay.
and filling our cubes through the board.
Okay.
When you
you would take your cube and put it on that spot.
Exactly.
And you would get that shape.
And you would get that shape.
Okay,
and
so these are the shapes.
Yeah. And then you would build off of your card. So the way you're going to build...
I'm just going to find that first shape, that's all. Okay.
So as you can see, there's 3 squares.
Okay.
That's where your row starts. You're going to then take your Tetris piece and then start going up.
On top?
Yeah, you're just going up.
Okay.
Up the row.
Yeah.
You cannot build beyond the 3.
Right.
And you cannot build leaving an empty space.
Okay.
Which is the one part I kind of find a little bit weird.
Yeah, that's tricky. Because, like, what if...
It's very tricky.
Yeah.
And that means that if you can't put the piece down, it just gets discarded.
That sucks.
It's very hard. So I don't think it's going to be worth a lot of points.
Yeah.
But it can be. Because you get 6 points.
It's 2 points per completed row.
Yeah.
And then 6 points for the person with the most completed rows.
Exactly. So even if you're able to do like 4 rows, it gives you 8 points minimum.
Yeah. Now, the additional stone earns 1 point confuses me. Because what is that past here?
I'm assuming that's past there.
Okay.
I'll just make sure. Yeah. If all 15 spaces of the path are occupied, each additional stone delivers 1 point.
Okay. Okay, that's different. That's neat.
Yeah, it's quite original.
Should we, like, do these fit on here? No, not a chance.
No,
okay,
just keep it on the side.
We'll just put a little bowl off the side. That's fine. Okay, and then the final one, the burial chamber. Burial mound is what it's called. Assess points at the end of the game. So again, end of the game. Number of connected stones times the number of levels with a maximum of 4 equals your points. We got a bit of math going on. And each additional stone earns 1 point. So this is, it's a play on the burial chamber where instead of having like a big tomb, you have a singular line. And it's number of connected stones times the number of levels.
Yeah, I didn't... Oh, you're making a pyramid. Oh, that makes a lot more sense.
Oh.
So it's actually going up in pyramid style.
Okay, so 5, then 4, then 3, then 2, then 1.
Yeah. It's very confusing. But so the way it works is your stones have to be connected, but they're connected diagonally because it's a pyramid.
Right.
And then you get points based on the amount of levels. But that's what this is. Oh, okay, it's a max of 4. Yeah, so your points are actually connected. So as long as you're connected diagonally, it's the amount of levels where you're connected.
Can it be diagonally and horizontally?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, so yes and no. It's yes to count the total amount of cubes.
Yes.
But then you multiply it by the amount of levels you're on. So...
Okay, I understand.
Yeah.
So if you have like 5 on the first row but nothing on the second row, you're going to get 5 points.
It's 5 times 1.
Yeah. Okay.
But if you're able to do 5 on the first row and then 1 on the second row, then it's 6 times 2.
Right, which is 12.
Which is
significantly
a lot of points.
more.
Yeah.
Exponentially more, really.
There is a maximum of 4 rows, so you can only multiply by a maximum of 4, even if you have all 5 rows.
Right. Okay. Okay, that's different. That's neat.
Yeah, it just seems really difficult.
Okay, and we're also going to be playing with the prophecies, the pharaohs.
I didn't read that one.
Well, we read it a bit before.
Yeah, so it's shuffle and draw 3.
Okay.
place them next to the board.
Okay.
We each get 2 scarab tokens.
Yep.
And then during the game, you can make 2 separate predictions.
Predictions, yeah.
You can only do 1 prediction at a time. It says you can do it at any time. Like, it doesn't say...
I'm assuming on your turn, or... But it probably doesn't count as an action.
Exactly. It doesn't count as an action. You can just do it. But they have to be on separate turns.
Yeah. And you can't vote for the same one in the same round at the same time?
You can only vote once per section. So you can't vote twice for round 1 and 2.
Okay.
Not for a single card in total.
Okay.
So it forces you to split up the points.
Okay, so let's just take a look. So we have this one to start. So it's Prophecy of Amun. At least 3 red immediately used cards. So is that like in total? So one of the things I did see quickly is that the cards we use, like the red cards and stuff, we actually have our own separate discard pile, so we can count them towards things like that. But I don't know if that means like at least 3 red used cards. Is that per person or in total?
You're betting that you can fulfill it.
Okay, so it's a personal goal.
It's a personal goal.
Okay.
If you don't fulfill it, though, that's when you get
negative points. Okay, that's fair. Okay, fine. That makes more sense. So then our second card here. Prophecy of Osiris. The most stones in the pyramid. So we would be voting that we personally have the most stones in the pyramid by the end of the game.
Which is funny because it's actually this one.
Yeah, that's this one.
Even though that's a pyramid.
Yeah, it's the site of pyramid.
Yeah.
Okay. And the last one, Prophecy of Isis, the most stones in the temple. So it's the most stones in these 2 sites and at least 3 red cards used.
Yeah. So these are interesting because it's pretty much 50-50.
Yeah.
So at 2, that makes it a little bit weird.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be different, I think. The game is quite... Like, I mean, the sites themselves don't change. We have the market, we have the pyramid, we have the temple, we have the obelisk, we have the burial chamber. Like, those things don't change. The names of them, but the actual rules or, like, things you do on those sites are different.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, I think it'll be interesting. Should we see who goes first?
Sure.
Schwazi it up. Sorry, was that me going first? I got distracted.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So I then start with 2 stones, and you start with 3 stones on your sled. Right?
That seems like a lot.
Or is it backwards? It's 2 and 3. I just don't remember. Yep. Starting player gets 2. You get 3. I'm right. You're wrong.
We don't swear.
Okay. So these are our round indicator cards. I find there's a lot of things.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This game adds a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of points, a lot of gaining things. And
So I'll put the market cards out, and then we need to flip out our round card to see what boats we're getting for this round. So the game happens in 6 rounds. So we have
4, 3, 2, 2.
Just so we don't.
Yeah, we don't mix them up.
Oops! I almost knocked over my drink. That would be very bad. Sorry, what was it?
4, 3, 2, 2.
4, 3. Oops. 2, 2. Okay.
Yep, you go first.
Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is get 3 stones.
Great. I'm going to place 1 stone on the 3 boat.
Really? I'm going to place 1 on the 2 boat.
I'm going to get 3 stone.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to place 1 on the 3 boat.
I'm going to put 1 on the 2 boat.
Whoa. Excuse you.
I would like to go sailing with you.
But I don't want you to.
That's too bad.
Well, I'm going to sail my boat.
Ooh, where are we going?
We're going to go to the temple.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
I'm going to put 1 on the 3 boat.
Interesting. I'm going to put 1 on the 4 boat.
Going to put 1 on the 2 boat.
I'm going to sail the 3 boat.
Oh, really? Where are we going already? Okay.
But they're not connected.
But that's not how it works.
Yeah.
Put 1 on the 2 boat.
I'm going to... Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yes.
You're going to the market.
Okay. I'm going to spend a coin. And I'm going to get these 3 cards.
You can go lay down. Right, because you get 2 for spending a coin, and then you get an additional 1.
Correct.
Okay. I'm going to go on the boat.
I will also go on the boat.
I'm going to sail the boat
Ooh.
to the Obelisk.
Oh, really?
So I'm going to get this first piece.
Let me get...
And I'm going to get the 2 piece.
There's actually a lot of the 2 ones.
Okay. And you're going to get the L shape.
L-shaped. I got the L.
Yes, you did.
Thank you for that, because that's exactly what I was going to do.
Okay.
Alright, that is end of round.
So that's right?
Yes, yeah, that's a correct way of doing it.
Okay. Okay, so end of the game, end of each round.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take 4 stone.
Yep. I'm going to draw 3 and keep 1. See, this is interesting because you don't
I don't
know
get to see the cards. Yeah. But I also really like that I got 4 stone. Like that's a huge advantage for me right now.
Well, there's new cards.
Oh yeah. So I really don't know what you have.
You really don't know what I have.
Okay. Okay, and we didn't do the immediately. This gets cleared out. And new market
Do you want
cards.
to do the boat?
Yeah. I have to clear out the boats here.
So the new boat is a 3-3-2-2.
Okay. 3, 3. Oops. 2, 2.
She's back here.
Yep. My dog is being whiny tonight.
All right, so that means I go first because you sailed the last boat.
Did I?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll take your word.
So I'm going to put my card down.
Oh, it's weird. We have 0 victory points. Oh, that is so weird. I don't think we've ever ended round 1 with 0 victory points.
I don't think it's that weird. So I'm playing the cargo sled.
Whoa.
You now have room for 2 extra stone in your supply.
Wow.
So I don't know if that... Is that a turn?
What, to play the card?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think?
Yes, because you can either play a card,
Play a card.
draw stones. I mean, double check. It'll be in the base rules.
Oh.
What?
Oh. there's apparently a 2-player note. Use more in a 2-player game. You can use the other.
Yeah,
stones.
I did see that. So if you run out of stones in your supply, so remember we ran out of stones actually last time, and it was basically like if you run out of stones, you don't get any more. This game actually specifies in a 2-player game you can use the other colors as your own, so they're unlimited essentially.
Yeah, it's probably because we're using more.
Yeah, I think more are gonna end up like this is gonna take more than other ones. So,
okay, go.
I am going to put a stone on the 3 boat.
Right, I'm going to get 3 stone.
Yeah, you will. I'm gonna place a stone on the 2 boat.
I'm gonna place a stone on the 2 boat.
Rude. I'm gonna sail the boat.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So immediately I get 2 points.
And I get a
and you get a card.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm going to draw 3 stone.
Okay. I'm going to place one on the 3 boat.
I will place one on the 3 boat.
Great. We're going to sail it.
Where are we going?
We're going here.
Hey, we're going to play some more Tetris.
So I get the 4 in a row.
So look at those. You get the 4
and
in
the
a
2
row.
in a row.
And the 2 in a row.
And you get that like super typical Tetris piece. I'm also really bad at Tetris, so like...
Why is my piece just...
so you could see it, that's all.
I'm just gonna look to see if I can place it upside down.
I assume you can place it however you want. Like, I assume you can rotate them and stuff.
They may be turned and rotated, but they may not stick out.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, well that's pretty amazing then, because then I'm just doing this.
Yours is looking better than mine right now. Okay, that's fine. So your turn because I sailed.
I'm going to draw 3.
Okay. I'm going to place mine on the 3 boat.
Place mine on the 3 boat.
So I'm going to sail the boat.
Okay.
I'm going to sail it down here.
Okay.
I'm going to spend a coin.
Okay.
To purchase these 2 cards.
So you immediately receive 1 point and 3 stones from the quarry.
No, that's it when I play it.
No, immediately.
Oh, I thought it was when I played it.
No, immediately.
Oh, okay. I don't know, because this is a new type of card, so we don't know. Like, do you want to just double check? Yeah.
That's not new.
Yeah, because, the red card you would keep, and you would play it when you want. Yeah. That's how you've always done it. So have you been cheating the whole time?
No, it literally says immediately on it.
But immediately is different.
When you get a card like this, immediately place one of your stones from the quarry on the corresponding site. The stone is placed next to the available space.
No, I've never gotten a red card.
No, that's how they've always worked.
Okay. So immediately I receive 1 point.
Yep.
And 3 stones from the stone quarry.
Yep.
Okay. And you get to pick a card.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So this is my private discard.
Okay, I'll take the stone ornament.
Okay.
So it's my turn?
Wasn't that a red card?
No, it's green.
What? It was the same card as...
No, it was green.
What?
Okay. I'm going to put a stone on the 2 sled.
I'm putting a stone on the sled too. Where are you taking us?
Uh-huh.
You get to decide for the first time.
I'm going to go to the temple.
Mm-hmm.
So I get mine here, and yours goes here.
Yeah, it sucks. Can you, like, play some not so awful?
Nope. That is end of round.
Okay, so end of the game, end of the game, end of round. Just wait. Do things in order. So end of round.
Would you like 2 points or 4?
I would take 2 points.
Take 2 points.
So you get 3 cards and you get to keep 1.
Right.
And you can either take 4 stones
I'm gonna
or
take
2 points.
2 stones because I only have room for 2.
Okay. Immediately mark it. Okay, so I'm going to replenish the market.
Okay. Do you want to take out the boats?
Yep.
We're looking for a 4, 2 2s, and a 1. Whoop.
Okay. And I get to go first because you sailed the boat.
Correct.
Fantastic. I'm going to put mine on the 4 boat. Oh.
I'm going to put 1 on the 1 boat.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Okay, well, you're going to the Obelisk.
Oh, sweet.
So you get that one.
Thanks.
I'm going to go on the 2 boat.
I will also go on the 2 boat.
Okay, well, we're going to the temple.
Ooh.
Oops.
Really?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. I'm going to go on the 2 boat.
I'm going to go on the 2 boat as well.
I'm going to play a card.
Okay.
I'm playing the loading plank. Return 1 stone to the stone quarry.
Okay.
Sail 1 ship with at least 1 of your stones to a site where there is already 1 ship.
What? But that's not where I wanted you to be.
I know, that's why I played it. What do you do?
I have to get stones.
That's a shame.
That's awful. That's an awful card.
It's actually really good.
It's awful for me.
She ate all the kibbles on the ground, but none from the bowl. Oh, and she's staring behind us. Wait, no.
What? You just put one down.
Oh, yeah, I guess. What are we doing? You don't want to get rocks?
No.
Right, so you're getting 3 victory points?
No. No. Listen. No, put it back. The player with the most stones when the token is full.
You get 3 victory points.
Oh.
You screwed up.
No, there's one more.
I get 1 victory point and a stone.
Okay. The player with the most tokens when the token is full receives 3 points, 1 point in case of a tie, so we each get 1.
Then we flip that.
Oh, backwards, upside down.
Oh, wow, you're lucky.
Woo!
Wow.
So I get 3 points.
And I get 1.
You get 1.
That's ridiculous. Alright,
Okay.
end of round.
So, end of game, end of round. So, what are you going to take?
So I'm going to take 4.
4 stones for your first one.
And 2 victory points.
For the last one.
Yep.
Okay, I get 3 cards and I get to keep 1.
Yep.
Okay, so just wait. Let me just... Okay, I'm going to keep this one.
Okay, it says only 1 fewer.
Okay, so, put the boats back.
3, 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Get rid of these.
Yep.
Yeah, it still says we only have 1. That's really weird.
Oops. Okay.
Oh, Ben's not here anymore. Okay, so I go first. You sailed.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put it on the 1.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it on the 2.
I'm going to put it on the 3.
I'm gonna put it on the 2.
I'm going to put it on the 3.
Put it on the 2.
I'm going to get 3 stone.
I'm gonna put it on the 3. Ooh.
So I get a 2.
Okay, you get a 2.
You get a square.
A square and a 3.
And a 3.
Yeah, those. I don't know why you did that.
Oh. I
Thanks.
didn't really look at yours. That sucks.
I'm gonna put 1 there.
And I'm gonna put 1 here. So you get to sail one of those boats.
Okay, I'm gonna sell mine to the burial chambers.
Okay.
Yep.
And I'm gonna send this one to the pyramid. So I'm gonna get 2 points.
Yep.
You're gonna get a card. Okay. And I'm gonna get 1 point and 2 cubes.
That's some lucky cards.
Okay.
Okay.
End of game, end of round.
Alright, so
So you can get 2 victory points and 4 stone for the first one. Which one?
I'm gonna get 8 stones.
Okay, so you're gonna do both of them together. So you're gonna get 8 stones together. And then I get a card. I draw 3 and keep 1. Oh, we didn't do this. We each get 1 point for having an even number in that row.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to keep this card, and it's an immediately. Do I get it right now?
Yeah.
Okay, so immediately place 1 stone from the quarry on your obelisk, which is I get the 2.
Oh, neat. We're already almost done.
Yeah, I'm almost out of cubes, too. Okay.
That's it.
Yeah, now we clean up.
Three, two, two, one.
Which round is this?
There's 1 left. So it's round 5.
Oh.
Who finished? You did.
I did.
I'm going to put 1 on the 1.
So I'm going to vote. And we can only do it once now, right? Because we're on round 5.
Yep. Wow. I can't believe we both forgot.
I meant to do it last round, but then we cleaned up, and I didn't realize
it's
we were
over.
on. Yeah, but I didn't realize we were on. Like, I thought we had. It's fine. So I'm gonna say I will have the most stones in the pyramid.
I don't think that takes a turn.
No, it doesn't. So I still get to go.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna place a stone.
Okay, I'm also gonna bet.
Okay. Yeah.
And I will also place a stone.
Okay. We're gonna shale.
We're gonna shale.
Can I have
To the shore.
the 3? Yep, and then you get a 3 in the line.
That's a shame.
It's fine because mine also fit really nicely.
Okay,
I Tetris nicely.
put one here.
I'm also gonna put one here.
Why?
Why don't you ever sail? Sail one.
No, I'm gonna put one here.
No, I'm also gonna put one there.
And I'll put one there too.
Great.
Ooh. All right.
So you get 2 points.
I get 2 victory points.
And I get a card. Where are you gonna sail?
I'm gonna sail my 1 to the market. I'm also gonna use a coin.
Yeah.
I'm going to take this card. And this card.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna sail to the temple. Because then nothing changes.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay.
All right. End of round.
So, end of round.
So
Stones or victory points.
So I'm gonna take 2 victory points
Okay.
and then 4 stone.
Okay, and I get a card. Okay, clean up.
Do 4, 3, 2, 1.
Nice. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Yep.
So I sailed last.
Oh, so I'll go first.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put 1 on the 2.
Great. I'm gonna play this card. Excavate. So it's hammer.
Oh no.
Excavate 3 stones from the quarry to your supply sled, and place 1 stone on a ship.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna place 1 on the 3.
All right. I'm going to play sail.
I had the choice of getting that one, and I took hammer instead.
So I can place a stone on a ship
And sail it.
and sail it.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that really sucks. Okay. Okay, your turn. Okay.
Ooh, she went for it.
So I
With
get the
both
last
of
2
those.
pieces.
Yep. Well,
And I have to place this one first, correct?
yeah,
That's fine.
yeah. 'Cause if you put it sideways, you can then do
That's because I had it in my head that it worked right.
yeah.
I think like that is the
Yeah.
best I can do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna sail. I'm gonna take 2 victory points.
Wow, that's such a douche move.
That's why I did it.
That's so douchey. Oh my god. We each get 1 point.
It's fine because the next one wasn't even worth that many points.
I hate you so much. But now I don't have the most.
Oh! That's not even what I was doing.
Wow.
I just didn't want you to get a shit tons of scores from whatever random thing would have flipped.
You're gonna have to see what happens because we're tied.
You don't get it.
But do I get negative?
Oh. I mean, probably.
I'm gonna take 3 stones from the quarry. I actually hate you so much.
It's weird because it doesn't explain them very well.
You want me to see what you pick?
A shared majority is sufficient.
Okay, so I still get it.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I don't care.
So I'm going to bet on this.
You can't.
Yes,
It's round 6.
Oh, because I can't bet on that.
No, you can't. Nice try, cheater.
Isn't it your turn?
I just went. I pick up stones.
Okay, I'm gonna put that there. Right.
I'll put one here.
I'm gonna pick up 3 stones.
Well, you're actually the worst.
Just get 2.
No.
You need 2 gray.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to pick up 2 stones.
I'm also gonna pick up 3 stones.
Okay, I'm going to sail the boat then.
Where are we going? Yep. Okay, round end. So for the temple, you get 2 victory points.
Yep.
Then you get a card. And I get 2 victory points.
Ooh. So I have an immediately card.
Oh.
Place 1 stone from the quarry in the pyramid.
So you get a card.
So I get a card. I just want to see what another card.
Yeah, that's cool. Oh, no way.
Immediately place 1 stone from the quarry.
On the boil chamber.
On the burial chamber.
That gives you another 1 point.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. Right,
So put the boats away. Just to get them out of the way.
Oh, there's like a...
So we'll start with end of game.
Well, do we want... I don't know. How do we... What order should we do
Okay,
this
well,
in?
let's do end of round, because it's the end of the round.
We already did
Oh, we did that one. Okay, we'll do these 2 then.
Like, I don't think we have anything that can change that now.
Well, we have cards.
But nothing can change it.
No, because it's red cards.
Yeah.
Okay, so number of connected stones times number of levels. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 2, which is 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1, 2.
No. You can do 1, 2, and then 12. You were on 15 plus 12.
Yep.
Okay.
So you have 1
2.
once, and then 1 once.
Yeah. Okay, so this one is assessed at the end of the game. Earn 2 points per complete row. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We each get 7.
I also have 7.
Times 2 is 2 points. Okay. And then each person with the most complete rows were tied. So what happens?
I mean, it's kind of stupid because it's a 2-player game and it doesn't matter if we go up, but I'm assuming we split them.
I assume so. So we get 3 points each. Okay. And then each additional stone, which there is none, would be worth 1.
Yep.
Okay.
So temple doesn't give us anything for end of game?
Nope. Scaffolds is nothing, and market's nothing. So it's just our cards that are left.
Okay.
So I have one purple card, which is worth 1 point.
Okay, so let's do purple cards. I have 4 purple cards,
So
which are worth 10.
Yeah, you like super one.
So there.
No, you run 5. Or you're not?
I was on 4.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now green cards.
Yeah. So at the end of the game, earn 1 point per stone on your supply sled. So I get 5 points. I'm assuming you also have that.
I also have stone ornament.
Yeah.
Which means I get 7 points.
Yeah. That card you got was so broken, the cargo sled. That's such bullshit. Like this card here.
There was 2.
Yeah.
I drew 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I have Obelisk decoration at the end of the game. Earn 1 point per 3 stones in the obelisk, including your own. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wow. Okay. I have, at the end of the game, earn 1 point per 3 stones in the temple. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's funny. All right, prophecies. The most stones in the pyramid.
This is what you voted on. No, it's what I voted on.
It's what you voted, and you won.
And I won.
Because of that one
Yeah.
card. So that means you get 3 points. I voted on the most stones in the temple, which...
Yep, 7 to 9.
Wow, that was actually close.
It was close.
So I get 3 points.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, so the scores are...
I hate that it goes up to 40. That
I know.
actually...
Okay, wait, I have to do math.
It actually drives me crazy.
69 to 52. Wow, that is difficult math.
What did I get?
52.
And what did you get?
69.
Yeah. Okay. Not bad.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It was... So, out of the ones that are, like, obviously they're all new, this one I didn't feel was that different, like the coins, the addition of the coins.
No, it just makes you get more cards.
I really liked this one, the pyramid.
Yeah, so did I.
I found this one to be really, really fun, just because, like, you weren't sure what you were going to end up with. Like, yeah. I really like that aspect.
The random of what you don't know, even if there's more cubes coming in and then you flipped and you might be able to get something really good, is really nice.
Yeah. And I found generally the first spot on all of them was a pretty high...
Oh, that's true.
Like a really good...
Well, except for the last one. Oh, I guess it's a card.
Well, it's a card. Like, I don't know. It was like a lot of them were like 3 points in the first step, right? So I found this one really fun.
Mm-hmm.
The temple... The idea of getting 4 stones, like the 4 stones is a lot.
It's a lot, yeah.
So,
but that's why
you kept getting it.
That's why they added the cargo, though.
Yeah.
They added the cargo at the same time.
Yeah. So it was okay. Like, I think 4 stones is a lot, and I think it made a huge difference for you. Like, I think I only got it once, maybe twice. Yeah, I got it twice.
Yeah, but I mean, a couple times that I got it, I only got 2 stones.
But still. The obelisk wasn't as huge as I thought it was going to be.
So the thing is, all of these are not as big impact, I think, because we're 2.
Yeah, I agree. Because we were almost so even in the tokens we got, and partly is some of the ones that I gave you, but because it's almost completely even, the amount of stones in the obelisk.
But it's because of how we play.
Yeah.
Because we're always like decently aggressive, and we're not like, oh, I'm just gonna like max out the obelisk.
Yeah.
But it's like, the thing is, in a 4-player game, that would be much different because you'd only have like 2 or 3 rows.
Yeah, no, it's true. It was fun, but it didn't have quite the impact that I thought it was going to. Okay. The burial mound, again, I
But again,
I always get screwed because of it. Like, because you always go, and not because you go hard, but because I super don't do it.
Yeah.
It often ends up you getting significantly more points than me. And
But it's also because it's a 2-player game. In a 4-player game, it would be twice as high.
Yeah.
And it would be more random. There wouldn't be it'd be a lot harder to get specific points.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I really liked the pyramid one. I liked the obelisk, like the idea of this Tetris thing. It was, again, it wasn't quite what I thought it was going to be. And again, mostly because we're probably 2 in the way that we play, but it was, I don't know, it was interesting.
Yeah.
The burial mound, I thought was at least different than the stupid rectangle that's just, I don't know. I don't really like the rectangle one. I thought that was a good variation on it.
Yeah, I like the rectangle one. This one makes it a little bit more planning heavy.
That very true, because you have to try and figure out whether they're going to connect diagonal. Like, yeah, it's neat though.
Yeah.
And I do like the prophecies. But I would have liked it had I remembered to do it earlier.
But again, I think at 2, it's half of the prophecies are 50-50.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. You either get it or you don't. Like, it's...
Yeah. There's no, like...
I was really hoping to bet on the red, because I knew that I was only at one point, like, I have 4 cards, right? So I could have for sure gotten that one. And I wanted to vote it on there earlier. I just didn't... It wasn't, like, in my thinking, that's all. So it was fun, though. I enjoyed it.
Come in!